segment is the HDEV 100 piece. So when you sat down with your advisor, you had two options. One was to be listed as a 0 credit, and one was to be listed as a 1 credit. You self-selected into the class of your choice. So for those of you that are listed as 0 credits, your requirements was to complete this session today that we're going to complete in about 5 minutes. And you have no other requirements. The students that are signed up for 1 credit, I have created a list of requirements that go out throughout the quarter. And we'll go over those things here in a second. But what those things I've done, what I've set in place is things that I feel are related to student success. So the people that are signed up for those, I've created a list of activities that I feel you need to be successful, like getting your student ID card, like getting your LCC email, signing up on the student portal that earlier today Renee said it is very critical. You'll have a hard time getting through your classes without signing up on that student portal. So I've taken a bunch of those activities and I've put it together in an assignment list, a checklist that you would go through during the course of the quarter to complete. It isn't wise to wait 3 weeks into the quarter before you even check or access your LCC email. Right? That's common sense. That doesn't make sense. To get your library card, right? You have to take steps to get your library card. If you haven't gotten your library card, I know you haven't been in the LCC Learning Conference yet. Right? That's going to be something that's going to prevent you from being successful. So I've tried to take, I'll get you. I've tried to take a lot of the things that are just simply common sense and attached it to 1 credit. I have workshops that I'm offering throughout the quarter. Anybody have test anxiety? Anybody, there's multiple math workshops that are throughout the quarter. There is the Angel and Canvas boot camps. There is financial aid workshops. There are test anxiety. There is time management, note taking. So I'm offering different workshops throughout the quarter, and you will have to complete 2 of those as a student in the 1 credit HDEV 100 piece. And here's my shameless plug for the program. Right? You have the students who do not show up to these new student orientations. Those students do the worst. They're not successful at a very high rate. Then you have the students who show up to the hour-and-a-half presentation, and they do better. And then we have the students who sign up for the 1 credit class that have a list of activities that take you through all the way from the beginning to the end, steps that you would need to be successful. I kind of twist your arm and make you do those early. Those are the students that when their report cards come back, their grades are released, those are the students who do the best. Okay? I have the numbers to back that up. So if you feel like you need a little push, a little assistance, I suggest you spend that extra $80 to get that credit so you can have some assistance throughout the quarter. I will assign you a team leader. In fact, I am the team leader for everybody in this classroom that signs up for the 1 credit. So you will be sitting down with me 2 to 3 times during the quarter, and we'll be making sure that you're moving through and progressing at the rate that you want to progress at. And all of you want to be successful. So by adding that credit, you're getting an opportunity to have somebody on campus that knows all the resources that can help set you up for success and give you a kick in the butt when you need it, a pat on the back when you need it, all the positives, and sometimes you just need a little motivation. I'll motivate. All right, it's what I do for a living. I love to do it. All right? So it's an opportunity for you to sign up for those. If you are not in the class, you can still go to the workshops. All right? I have the list of workshops that are provided over here. You can pick those on the way out the door, and you can get those. So I'm not saying you can't go to any of the workshops, but if you feel like you need a little extra assistance, I suggest you sign up for that class. We can go right over and get forms, and we can fill those up and go. You had a question? Did you? Yeah.
If we already signed up for the 0 credit and more financial aid, we still have a chance.
Yes. You can still sign up for the credit. Yes.
If we're interested in doing it, we just need to go after the class.
Just stick around after, we'll walk over and fill the forms and get it done. Question?
Are the workshops free?
Are the workshops free? Yes, they are. Yep. You've already paid for it. As a student here at LCC, you've paid for the opportunity to go and use all the resources to help you success. Right? So when we turn, we're going to go into, and here's another huge benefit.
Okay, but this workshop, you've got dates and time and everything on it?
Yes, it does. Absolutely. Here's one of the biggest benefits. I told all of you that you're going to need to access Angel or Canvas at some point. We use Angel for this class. And so the benefit of this is you get immediate access to Angel. You can start fooling around with it immediately. What's the turnaround time, Renee? Roughly. Tomorrow. So you'll have access tomorrow or Monday, say Monday. You'll have access to Angel before a week and a half before everybody else gets any access to it. So you get to figure out how it works and kind of fool around with it, using it for new student orientation before you have to use it for any of your other classes. Huge benefit for it. So as we go to Angel, you would log on just like Renee's doing now, and so now you click on one of your box HDEV 100 student orientation, and the first thing is the course syllabus down middle. And I always put this on, and I always suggest this first because this is what you need to do for every one of your classes. The first thing you got to do is find out what the instructor's expecting from you in this class. So I provided you with a new student orientation syllabus because all of our instructors are going to have a similar syllabus. We all follow the same format. So this is what their syllabus is roughly going to look like. And you'll have an opportunity to find out what their expectations are, how they grade. That's the first thing you should do. And you take that, you print that out, you put that in the front of your binder, and you look at that thing once a day. Every time you go into that class, you look at that syllabus. Right? And it has all the stuff that I expect in this class, just like every instructor would. So if we get out of that and go up into the lessons piece, this is the list of activities that I'll expect a student that is going for 1 credit will have to do. The best part is you can break it up over 3 different time periods that I set up, or you can do it before the class even starts. It's up to you. The sooner you get it done, the better off we are. You understand you've completed all the things you need to do to be successful, right, before you even started the classes. So the first is the class activity sheet. And so it gives you the list of activities. This is the whole thing right here. And this is telling you everything that you're going to need to be successful in the class. Right? The student ID card, the library card, the gold pin, making sure, everyone needs the books, common sense activities. Doing a activity in the Career Center that you can do it online at home or in the Career Center. And then a couple workshops. If you scroll down further, and so you get points for just coming in and saying name. You get you get extra points for doing a 2 workshops. You get the financial literacy piece, the workshop, second workshop, and then you get the academic integrity piece. And so this, in the checklist, is all the things you would need to do. So 2 or 3 of them is just really sitting down and connecting with me, or whoever your team leader is, in case this is me, in your case. So we would sit down and we just go, hey, how are things going? What do you have done? What do you need to do? Right? And I'm able to, you're able to use somebody as a resource for your first quarter here. So you might just come in and say, hey, Chad, I've got these things done, but I'm having problems with this. And it might be completely not related. And I may not know the answer, but I sure as heck know how to find the resources to help you get to the right spot to get it figured out, whatever it might be. So that's a huge benefit. Right? And then once you get to know one person on campus, you meet with me, I'm probably going to get you to another spot on campus. You're going to get to know somebody else. Pretty soon you've got a little network of 4 or 5 people that are all in helping you become, whatever it is you want to become, help you achieve. And so knowing that we can't all do it alone, you build your own little network to help you succeed, help you be what you want to be. And so that's the list of things that you would need to do. I'll let you just look at that for a second and see how underwhelming it really is. It is not an overwhelming activity. I don't want it to be overwhelming. I want it to help you be comfortable on our campus, and that's it. Help you get to the spots that you need, and that's it. Yes, the dates will be. This is where important. This is what I'm expecting the winter students to do right now. Your dates will just be a little bit different and shifted. Yes?
We can sign up for this online, or do we have to go in?
What you can do is follow me over to my office after it's over. I'll give you a form. I'll tell you what the item number for the class is, and you can turn in the registration whenever you like. Okay? Yes.
And we'll have access to this syllabus either tomorrow or Monday.
I'd say Monday. Monday's reasonable. Renee says tomorrow, but I'd say let's give her till Monday. Please do. Please do. So, I think that's it. I want you guys to be able to have the opportunity to go and look at this and go through it. But this is only for people who sign up for the one credit. If you choose not to, that's okay. I understand it's not for everybody. And I don't want to make it for everybody. If you don't need, if you are completely self-disciplined and you got this thing figured out on your own, let's go. I don't want to hold you back. If you have that little extra, you want that little extra assistance, a little push, a little pat on the back when you need it, hey, let's sign up for this thing and let's see you do well here at LCC. All right, so in closing, welcome to Lower Columbia College. All right? Thank you for choosing us. We won't let you down. We're going to work really hard for you to help you do what you came here to do. Okay? All you have to do is come here and achieve, and we'll provide the resources for you to be successful. Okay? Thank you and welcome to LCC.